Have you been using Jellyfin for movies and TV shows, but never realized it can also become your own personal music streaming service? In this video, I'll show you how to create a music library, organize your music correctly, download artist artwork and metadata, create playlists, download music for offline playback, and stream your collection from almost anywhere. Let's get started. Firstly, we need to have Docker Desktop running or any other Docker environment on a Linux system or a Synology NAS. Once you have Docker running and Jellyfin open, if you don't have it installed, click the link up above to follow those steps. Once you're done, open your Jellyfin directory where you store all your media. Click the media folder. If you followed my series, you would see the movies and TV show folder as well. What we need to do is create a new folder specifically for our music. So click New folder, and let's just call this music. You can call this anything you'd like. I'm just going to call it music. Now, the way we organize our music is important. The best structure is to have the artist name, the album, then all your music files inside it. So for this example, I'm using a public domain album. So I'm just going to create a new folder, and this is going to be by John Bartman. Now this is the artist. Now inside the artist folder, I'm going to create another folder with the name of the album. This one's just called Album 1. And inside the album, that is where I'm going to put every music file. Now once that's done, we need to open up Jellyfin. So click 8096 over here, or just go to localhost 8096 to access Jellyfin. Now inside Jellyfin, what we need to do is create a new library. To do that, click the three lines up here, go to Dashboard, click Libraries over here, and Libraries again. Once you're in this screen, just click Add Media Library on the top left here. We're just going to select music as a content type. We're going to keep this as music. You can change this to whatever you want it to be. Now, in the folder section here, we're going to link it up to the folder we just created. So to do that, click the plus. It is still in our media folder since we use the same directory of all our other media. And you'll see our music, our movies and TV shows. Just select music and select OK. We'll make sure it's enabled. Select English and country. Select the country you're in. You can enable real-time monitoring, so that way if any changes happen, it'll automatically change on Jellyfin. I like to select these. It's optional. These are just extra metadatas, and you can select which one's more of a priority. So, for example, you can use the music brains as a priority, and then if it can't find it there, it'll go down to the audio database. I don't like refreshing the metadata, because once I have it, it stays the same. I save it as NFO file, but that's up to you if you'd like to do that. If you've watched my videos on plugins, we would have already installed the fan art. If you haven't, click the link up above and scroll down, save artwork into media folders, save lyrics into media folders, and you don't need to worry about anything here, and just click OK. Now, Jellyfin will now scan your music. Depending on the size of your collection, this may take a few seconds or a few minutes. Now, once it's finished, head back to your home page. So click the top left. And now open your new music library. Here you'll be able to browse by artists, albums, songs, and genres. Now, open your artist or album. So let's open this John Bartman. Jellyfin automatically downloads useful information, including album artwork, artist images, genres, release information, and track details. If something isn't identified correctly, click the three dots and choose Identify. Now just search for the correct match manually and change it if it is incorrect. Now playing music couldn't be easier. Open an album, choose a song here, and just select it. You can also shuffle albums, repeat tracks, browse by artist, genre, and queue songs to play next. To stop it, you can just click the three dots, clear queue, or just stop playback. Now everything works just like you'd expect from a music streaming service. Now let's create a playlist. Open any album or artist, click the three dots next to the song you'd like, and just select Add to Playlist. Since there's no playlists available, we're going to select New. We're going to allow public access so anyone can view these. If you deselect this, only the user that's logged on will be able to see the playlist. And let's just call this My Jam. Once you're ready, click Add. And now you can see in your jam file, you'll have your one song that you've selected. You can go back to your music section, scroll down, pick another song, and click Add to Playlist. You can select the new playlist or just select your jam and click Add. And now you have two songs on your playlist. Now to play your playlist, all you need to do is just go back to your home page. You'll see your playlists tab here, where you can select that. Then you can select any one of your playlists that you do have, so My Jam, and inside this one, you'll have your two songs there. Alternatively, you can go back to the Music tab, Playlists, and you'll see it there as well. Now, from here, you can play the entire playlist, shuffle it, add more songs, or remove tracks. Removing tracks is easy. Just click the three dots and click Remove from Playlist. And once you go back to your playlist, you'll see the song is no longer there. Now, if you're heading somewhere without an internet connection, many Jellyfin mobile apps also let you download music for offline listening. Simply open an album or playlist in your mobile app, select the three dots, and choose the download option. And your music will be available even when you're offline. It's a great feature for traveling, commuting, or anywhere you don't have reliable internet access. And that's it. You've now turned Jellyfin into your own self-hosted music streaming service, complete with artist information, album artwork, playlist, and offline listening. If you've got any tips for organizing your music library or features you think others should know about, leave them in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.